Welcome to a club for people who love good movies. Use the links in the description to navigate the list of films quickly.
Sleepy Hollow. Set in 1799, Sleepy Hollow is based on Washington Irving's classic tale, The Legend of Sleepy Hollow. Faithful of the dreamy custom-bound world that Irving paints in this story, the film mixes horror, fantasy and romance, and features an extraordinary cast of characters that dabble in the supernatural. Sweeney Todd, the demon Barber of Fleet Street. Evil Judge Turpin lusts for the beautiful wife of a London barber and transports him to Australia for a crime he did not commit. Returning after 15 years and calling himself Sweeney Todd, the nomad man vows revenge, applying his razor to unlucky customers and shutting the bodies down to Mrs. Lovett, who used them in her meat pie shop. Thought many falls to his blade, he will not be satisfied until he slits Turpin's throat. The Woman in Black. Arthur Kipps, a lawyer, is recently widowed and grieving the loss of his wife when he is sent to a remote village to put a decayed eccentric affairs in order. Soon after his arrival, it becomes clear that the villagers are hiding a terrible secret.
The Others. A devout woman with two sunlight-sensitive children believes ghosts inhabit her darkened island mansion.
Skeleton Key. Carolyn Ellis, a good-natured nurse living in New Orleans, quits her job at a hospice to work for Violet DeVerax, an elderly woman whose husband Ben is in poor health following a stroke. When Carolyn begins to explore the couple's rundown Bayou mansion, she discovers strange artifacts and learns the house has a mysterious past. As she continues to investigate, she realizes that Violet is keeping a sinister secret about the cause of Ben's illness. Stonehearst Asylum. A new employee at a mental hospital becomes attracted to one of his colleagues, but he is unaware of a recent, horrifying change in staff. Bram Stoker's Dracula. Adaptation of Bram Stoker's classic vampire novel. Gary Oldman plays Dracula, whose lonely soul is determined to reunite with his last love, Mina. In Britain, Dracula begins to reign of terror and seduction, draining their life from the closest friend, Lucy. Together, they try and drive Draculas away. Mama. On the day that their parents die, sisters Lily and Victoria vanish in the woods, prompting a frantic search by their uncle Lucas and his girlfriend Annabelle. 5 years later, miraculously, the girls are found alive in a Texan cabin, and Lucas and Annabelle welcome them into their home. But as Annabelle tries to reintroduce the child into a normal life, she finds that someone or something still wants to tuck them in at night. Now You See Me. Charismatic magician Atlas leads a team of talented illusionists called the Four Horsemen. Atlas and his comrades mesmerize audiences with a pair of amazing magic shows that drain the bank accounts of the corrupt and funnel the money to audience members. A federal agent and an Interpol detective intend to rein in the horsemen before their next caper, and they turn to Thaddeus, a famous debunker, for help. Passengers. A spacecraft traveling to a distant colony planet and transporting thousands of people has a malfunction in its sleep chambers. As a result, 2 passengers are awakened 90 years early.
Tell us in the comments which movies you think should be added to the list and share any other thoughts or suggestions you might have. Thanks and see you soon.